This is the House of Broken Chains on Epic Elite. So all of these gates here, there's several. If you are able to pick it, then you can open it without alerting a bunch of mobs. And if you break it down, then you're just gonna alert a bunch of mobs. But either way, you get the door open. And so they're not all the same DC. There's one that's like really hard that we're gonna just have to break down, and there's one that's pretty high that I don't think I'll be able to get with only 2 ranks of open lock. But I think Chronivir might be able to get it. But if not, so this one obviously works.
Waiting to be bound.
And so we're just going to go through and open all these gates that we can, and all right. And this one is an easy one, another easy one. Success out of 10. And I think this one is easy and the other one's hard. I might have it crossed, reversed. Yep, that's the easy one, 18. And then this is the one that I don't think we'll get. Failure in a 4. I'll try it couple more times, but I'm pretty sure this one, yeah, 17 failure. I'm not going to bother. I know I won't be able to make this one. I don't think Chronivir will be able to either. Yeah, he said he failed on a 20, so that means we have to do a fight here. That's all. So not too bad. I mean, it's not like horrible if you can't make it. This last one is sort of in between. It's not easy, but it's not as much of a guarantee. And since I only have 2 ranks of open lock, I got it at 13. Surprising. I thought there's a good chance I wouldn't be able to get that one.
Into the slave quarters within House of
All right.
A guard captain investigates the racket.
What is going on here? Who let these captives out? Get back in your cages now!
You guys hit pretty hard. Give Garrett a rejuvenation cocoon.
The slave pen yards lead down into the main slave quarters.
Alright, so whenever we see these, we could, I'm going to disable, we could use whatever skill works.
The slaves in the sleeping quarters are unattended by slave master or guard. Their collars ensure absolute obedience.
Alright,
In the
and
workroom, slaves labor
we're going to go around this way here.
Drow masters.
There's
Some are tasked with crafting the slave
right
master
here. There's going to be a
calls
boss.
out.
A revolt!
We want to get him quick before the slaves come. There we go. That was pretty quick. And so now that should make all the slaves NPCs again, and we can free them.
An exasperated voice comes with the sound of an opening door.
One more boss here.
These collars are supposed to be infallible!
They usually look like a little hunched over when they haven't been freed yet, like this guy. Alright, looks good. That's the way to the end fight. So we're going to go this way first.
In the kitchens, slaves cook and clean under a slave master's watchful eye. The slave master looks you over.
An unbroken slave in my kitchen? Either you are very stupid, or I am very lucky.
And once they're freed, they'll actually help you fight, which is kind of nice, especially for this upcoming area. There's some spiders, and they will fight the spiders for us. All right, there's a nasty spell word about here. See if I can get it. Sometimes it shows as block, so it's kind of hard to get. We're going to want to free as many of these as we can.
Large looms of spider silk, weaving fine garments for noble drow.
We got some over here. We're going to have another boss.
The slave master takes quick note of your bare neck and draws his weapon. The slaves are free of their master's control for now. It is time to face the slave breaker.
Any freed slaves will help fight these spiders. Alright, so now we just go to the end fight. There's a shrine here.
An authoritative voice can be heard down the hall.
And this is a similar to the last one.
Fingers are bleeding. Your miserable lives mean nothing.
Common tactics to fight back here, especially if you feel a little bit underpowered.
Very well.
So here's the boss we want to get. As soon as we kill him, all the slaves are free, are turned NPCs. There he goes. And the drows are still enemies.
Focusing on their own problems.
That's a nice crossbow there. I don't need it, so I'm going to pass it to Runny, who has a lot of alts that he could probably use it for. And that is the House of Broken Chains, an Epic Elite.